How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and it's been a little bit of time since I uploaded the last YouTube video, so I hope everybody's doing well. I'm back on MLB The Show 23. I'm going to be hopping into a couple games of ranked seasons, and I kind of wanted to take you through some of my lineup for set 4 and 5. I believe set 6 is going to be a return of all the set players, so that's kind of cool. I would have liked that a little bit earlier in the year, personally. I think the sets and seasons kind of turned me away from the game a little bit. But as you can see, I do have somewhat of a stub count. I was able to build up a decent squad. Most of these players are not going to be used at all, or at least in this particular video. Right? I do have some core cards in there, some guys I would only use if I had to, if I didn't have anybody else to go to. But we are going to get into a game of ranked seasons. Now, I am also rated at about 150 or something like that, so I'm all the way back into the spring training division. These games are, I'm pretty sure, played on veteran difficulty, but it's been a while since I've played any form of MLB The Show, so I'm not mad about starting over kind of thing in ranked. But yeah, I didn't really play a ton of games on Hall of Fame this year, mainly just focused on playing sparingly. I stopped playing a lot of the programs a long time ago. Right around the All-Star break was when I kind of really stopped playing this game, which was the earliest I've ever stopped playing any MLB The Show over the last like 7 or 8 years. With that being said, though, I wanted to kind of get back into it a little bit. I'm excited for the next year's game to come out. I know we still have a few months, several months away from that, but we are approaching the end game cycle of this game. But that's kind of how the entire game felt to me, right? It started off with some really cool content, the World Baseball Classic cards, a lot of the Negro League Baseball players were added into the game, and then they got upgrades during set 3. I really have no idea how to unlock a lot of the cards in the game right now. I know you have to grind through team affinities. I know you have to complete a lot of the programs, the playoff programs and whatnot. But I figured since I sold a lot of my set 2 and 3 players before set 2 and 3 guys were no longer available, I had built a stub count, and as I was playing that last one, we got the win. It was very quick. I was able to buy a few more cards through the community marketplace and upgrade my team just a little bit more. I took away the Negro League Baseball players, the storyline cards, even though I still think, they're somewhat usable. They're 90 overall cards, boosted up to maybe, 98, 99 with the parallels, but obviously I'm going to be going up against some more modern players, some set 5 guys, and I wanted to add a couple of those players myself. I picked up the Ronald Acuna card, as you saw in the last game. That card is the program reward for this time around, so I definitely overpaid, but I wanted any type of upgraded version of Ronald Acuna. That Ronald Acuna was definitely a card that I didn't really use a lot this year. I used his live series a little bit early on, and that was it, because he didn't really get an upgrade until that 40 home runs, 70 stolen bases milestone card that we have in the latest season's program. I think that card I purchased for like 480,000 stubs. I didn't really care though, because I just wanted to buy a version. Here he is up at the plate again, and I'm still using Chipper Jones in my wild card spot. I still have a lot of set 1 and 2 players. That's pretty much the majority of my binder is set 1 and 2. But I also wanted to pick up a couple of these brand new finest players and try them out. So Elly De La Cruz, he just got thrown out trying to steal second. We're going to try and steal with Acuna as well. This one didn't get it really an opportunity. Hit and run pitch, maybe 1 and 2 count. Curveball below the zone. I didn't really want to run myself too much out of the inning. I already had 1 out. But we're starting off with a couple home runs here in the second game as well. Harmon Killebrew was not in the lineup, or at least he was in the lineup, but he didn't get an at-bat in the last game. Trying to get the bottom of the order, some at-bats. I picked up that free Gunnar Henderson card. I don't really know if he'll be that great. His contact, I think, is a little lower versus lefties. His vision's not the highest. But that's the number one thing I notice, is that even still, some of the 99 overall cards do not compare to other 99 overalls. It's just the balance of the content is, to me, a little bit weird, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I would expect, some of the 99 cards out now to be the best version of those players, but somewhat that's sometimes the case, but in other cases it's not, right? Like, we have brand new Mike Trout cards that aren't better than the Chase Pack one a while ago. We have different guys that aren't as good as maybe the previous version. It's just interesting, but it is new. All of this is brand new. I would say, though, that in terms of the gameplay this year, I really did like the gameplay. I haven't lost a single game in the games that I've played. I've played around 40 online games, I think 20-something ranked games, maybe like 4 or 5 Battle Royale games, and then like 10 event games or so. But that turns out to be right around 40 games in general. I'll show you my record in ranked after this game here. We're up 6-0. I'm not really sure what happened on this play. Maybe the opponent thought this was a home run, but they quit the game or lost connection. I really don't know. I was looking to try and finish off the mercy rule, though. We are 26-0 on the season, and I did enjoy getting back into MLB The Show. Like, I really wanted to play a couple games just to see how it was. I wanted to see what type of team I could build. So for me, taking a few months off the game, this was okay to get back into. But I don't know if I would have been able to play throughout the entirety of the game cycle with endgame cards the whole time. That's just my personal thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your team is. Let me know in the comment section down below what you're doing in MLB The Show, because I have no idea what to do or what I should do. I'm just kind of just playing sparingly once in a while. But until next time, I'm College Lefty, and peace out.